Hello everyone, welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Sorry, I'm putting my glove on. I can't press anything with it. It's 34, and I didn't realize it until it was late. I should have probably covered the vegetables. So I don't know what they look like yet, but we're going to go look in a second. Yeah, we got down to like 29 or something like that. I hope they're okay, but we got a little bit of snow. Also, that probably didn't help matters. Looks kind of overcast again today, but it's pretty cold. It could snow at 34. Well, surprisingly, everything it does help sometimes. It's being up next to the house here. Gets a little bit of protection from this way over here anyway. But I'm really surprised. I was afraid something would be wrong with everything. I see even ice on the kale. Let's get the ice off of you. At least. Yes. There we go. Well, they're still there. Everything still looks alive. It just keeps growing, even the onions. They're just growing really slow, I gotta say, but you know, they're still alive. So I'm happy about that. Jeez, I never would have dreamed that I'd have stuff growing out here still in January. I heard the train real early this morning, and I've been running late because I haven't felt good. I'm feeling just a little bit better now. That's the way it usually goes. I don't know if it's from laying, down all night. It makes my stomach, something with my stomach. But every morning I feel bad, but it's just how bad do I feel, It usually goes away pretty much. I had to take something for cramping this morning. And it seems like it's starting to take effect, but it makes me sleepy. So it's always a side effect, Always a side effect. Well, I certainly don't hear many birds. Too cold, probably. It's windy too, which doesn't help. But we'll give it a few minutes and see if the train shows up. Well, that's, now I hear the train. I don't know when it started, so I'm going to leave it running for a couple more minutes. A few more so y'all get the train in.
And some people want it to come a blizzard. They wouldn't think if the power is out for about 7 days. door open, so she's in. I didn't know she shut the door back in. She missed a picture.
All right, well, at least we got to hear the train. Let's go inside now, everyone. I'm back. I got Kitty over here beside of me. Hi, Kitty. She's being pretty good so far. I think she wants my pen. You gonna chew on my pen? Are you gonna be a good girl? You gonna just lay there? Okay, that's good. Let's see. It's cold out there. With that wind, it's got to be way below 34. It felt really, really cool. Story today is not real long, I don't guess, but I was thinking about the stables again, and Ace was the black one, the racking horse, and he acted. I was really the only one that could ride him. He acted up too much. He was just ornery a little bit, and you had to put him in his place, and not put up with any crap from him. And for some reason, Joy felt intimidated, from him, but I didn't have any problem with him. And but he just seemed too uppity to be, I guess what do they call it, gelding or whatever. He wasn't a stud. I mean, he wasn't a stallion or whatever. He'd been cut, but he acted up. I mean, because the stallions are very high spirited. It's hard to control them and everything. But Ace, he acted somewhat like that sometimes. Now we're not gonna play right now. Just lay there. And they put him out, and they had paddocks, different ones, and they had school. Our local university had their riding classes at this stable. Kitty's chewing on it. They had their lessons at his place. So he had a bunch of horses in one field that he had for the lessons, And of course, if they went on like a trip, when they took a bunch of people or something, they would take, some horses too. But one of them, the females was in heat or whatever you want to call it, and Ace was in this paddock adjacent to that one, to the big one. And he wait a minute, he wanted at that female, and they had fences up, and then they had like barbed wire even on top of them to discourage them from trying to get over the fence. Well, he decided he was going to go over that fence, and let me write something. And he tried to jump it. He didn't make it, and then his front legs were like, one was like just hanging over it. She looks so cute sitting here. Hi, you being a good girl, aren't you? Just sitting there with Daddy? Huh? Say, you getting sleepy? Sleepy. Sleepy. You're getting sleepy. Yeah, one was like hanging over, but one, I guess where he started thrashing around was like barbed wire wrapped around it. And he had busted part of the fence, below the barbed wire. And but he couldn't go on in because he was too entangled. Well, I went up there because I knew he wouldn't let Joy around him. And, when he was like that, I mean, he was thrashing around and stuff. So I went up there and I tried my best, and he was patient with me, but I just could not, without any kind of wire cutters or anything like that. I was just getting cuts on my hands, trying to, because if he would move when I was trying to get that barbed wire, it would move, and I was getting cut a little bit. So In the meantime, Joy had run up to the house, to their house, the owner's house, and and he came down there and he had like wire cutters, and of course he had this happen before with other horses, but he came up there and cut the wire around it, and I helped him, with Ace trying to get his leg back over, and we got his leg back over and got him back in the paddock. And then he had to, we when we got him back in the paddock, after we determined he was okay enough to where he didn't need a vet or not, because we wouldn't mess around. If anything happened to any of them, we would get the vet out there. But it was okay enough to where the stuff that the owner had on hand, we were able to, doctor him up at his places and didn't have to go to a vet. Now, if it had got infected or something like that, we probably would have had to anyway. But it was okay after that. I mean, it healed up pretty good. So that's one thing with horses. You just never know what's going to happen with them. I mean, so you just got to be ready for anything. And I didn't have the right tools to do anything like that. I never dreamed anything like that would happen. You going to just lay right here now? Okay. She's right below the camera. You can see her ears right here. She hangs around me a lot of the day, unless she's taking a nap. Well, she'll take a nap laying on the couch with me. But she wanders off somewhere, and she's got her hiding place that we can't find. Hey, it's not time to do... You're not going to bite or anything, are you? You just like my tablet? No. No. I'm not going to do that. They say when they bite you, though, she's not biting hard, that it's because they love you. Yeah, go after this. Come over here. You can play with it. Let's see. I was going to talk a little bit about our new clubs. The Color Me Happy Club is doing really well. And I started the Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club yesterday, and I don't know how many, let's see how many we got in it today, after the first day. Now look at you. For some reason it's not wanting to, I thought it would click on it, but it doesn't say. Let me see. Let's try it again. It might be because I'm using my tablet. It's not showing as much. It won't do the same things that my phone will do. But here's what they look like as far as the what do you call them, icons maybe or something. Look for the owl, the colorful owl, for Color Me Happy Club. This is on Facebook. And my picture there in the car for Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club. They're doing really good. Logan did this one. Several people are using the color apps. That's fine. It's still, you pick the colors and stuff, so it's like you made it, the same as coloring, really. I mean, so we welcome that, and we're getting a lot of recipes and stuff coming in. Here's one from Deborah Perry. That looks really good. Getting a lot of different things. Here's 21 soup recipes. There. And Deborah paints, and she does a wonderful job. That's awesome. And then she's got another one in here where she did, I don't know if they're relatives, but they're like pictures of people that she did. Well, here's some real gumbo that Joe had or made. Yeah, he made this, it looks like. And he's from Louisiana, so there's just all kinds of stuff in here. I don't, like I said, I wish that I could see how many members we have on this. I don't know what the difference. Ooh, grilled cheese and tomato soup bread bowl. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Look, here's Crystal. Crystal's did her, made her mom, and happy birthday to your mom, Crystal, from Pink Fairy. And she's the one that sent me the idea for this group. And she's the one that she picked the name. So we're so glad to have her on board, you know. And look at this she made. Oh, this looks so good. I love chocolate cake. And I love chocolate ice cream. I mean icing. And chocolate ice cream. Make it all three. But here's the pizza we had last night. I overcooked it a little bit. It just seemed to cook fast for some reason. But the only complaint I have, it was the garlic crust pepperoni pizza. And it was supposed to be garlic tasting, and we couldn't really tell. I mean, I got maybe a little hint of garlic, but nothing to where you would say, oh, this is garlic crust. So the pizza was good though, but I didn't get the garlic crust deal going. So y'all send a request. Just do a search on Facebook for Color Me Happy Club, and you'll see the owl because there's several others. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, and you'll see the owl for Color Me Happy Club, and you'll see my picture like I showed each of these, because there's quite a few in the Mike's homemade whatever. Mine is Chef Mike's homemade cooking club, but there's several that are like it. So I had to narrow the search to where at the bottom it said narrow the search to Chef Mike's, and when I did that I found it with no problem. But send your request in to be, the friend request for these groups, and Joy Tucker is over these groups, and we're going to have some help for her. We've got Metal Scrapping Chick Kim is going to be helping out, and possibly YC Green. I think we're about to get her on board. But YC, I saw a friend request pop up, like, at the top here where stuff pops down like this. I saw yours showed up, and then I pressed confirm, and it just like disappeared, and then I haven't seen anything else. So let me know. See if you can get on Messenger now if it was approved or whatever. It just disappeared when I pressed confirm, so I don't know if it did it or not. So YC, let me know one way or another, like by an email or Messenger would be a good way to let me know that you were accepted. They're growing really fast. Like I said, I don't know why I can't see how many members there are right now. I don't understand that. It doesn't show me. On my phone, it shows me how many members. It was 55, I think, yesterday for the Color Me Happy, and like 30, I think, for the cooking club. So by today, I know I've seen a lot of requests go through, so I don't know the numbers right now. Joy, let them know in your comment the numbers for the groups, if you don't mind. But got a lot of great pictures, a lot of things going on. Diane's daughter Tina made this bread, and it looks like is that a pie too? It looks like pie and bread. But I'm running a little late, so I just wanted to show you a few things. So join everybody. We had a lot of fun. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I don't know what I'll get into today, something. See y'all later, and God bless.